Hi everyone, today is 16th of February and I'm decided to do an update on my citrus trees now that the spring is approaching. So just give you an update of how the trees are doing. So the first one here we have the mandarin tree. This tree was fully loaded during the winter, but now all the fruits are gone and the trees still in dormancy, haven't started any new growth or any flower buds yet. It's still very cold. We have some really cold weeks, months probably, I would say, with very less sunshine. For the past 8 days there was no sunshine at all, so I don't think so that helps much with the new flowers for the springs, at least not for this tree. Okay, then one next to it is the Four Season lemon, which is still fully loaded with the fruits, as the fruits hasn't ripe yet, at least not fully. They look a bit ripe on the top side, but then when you turn around you can see there's still a bit green. There's still about 32 lemons on it. This is the biggest one, I think, or at least that's what I found. They are wet because I just give water to all the greenhouse. It was quite dry because all the winter I haven't given any water to the trees. You can see there's another big one here as well. Yeah, so this tree has done amazing during the winter. It did winter very well. The fruits has not ripened yet, even though they've been on a tree from last year February. I have no idea why it takes so long. When it used to be in a pot, they will ripe much quicker, but they won't be as big as this one, definitely not. There's still some of the young one as well, and behind as well. There are quite a few young ones, but I think they're gonna ripe in the summer or even late. There's another one here, quite small, but still very green, so it's growing. He hasn't grown much during the cold season, but it's gonna grow now if the heat start to build. The tree done very well during the winter, hasn't lost a single leaf, and look very healthy so far. And also you can see the new spring signs. There is quite a few new growth on it, which is quite big already, even though the temperature in a greenhouse for the past 10 days has only been around 12 degrees. You can see even now it's 12.4. I haven't set up too high because of lack of sunshine, but yeah, the tree still managed to push new growth and quite a lot of flowers. So it looks like even though you haven't finished the old lemons, it's still gonna make a lot of new lemons in the coming season. You can see there is flower literally everywhere. If you look close, everywhere. Look how many is in here, and they are quite big already. I'll give another few weeks and they're gonna develop into small fruits. Yeah, everywhere is full of flower, the tree. Very happy with this tree, very productive. And you can see again, looking like it's going to be productive this year as well. But yeah, we have quite good news from next week. On Wednesday probably the weather gonna warm up quite a bit. We only have 2 or 3 degrees during the day at the moment, same as night, and no clouds. But from Wednesday look like temperature is going to increase to 14, even 15 degrees. So it's going to be really warm in here, so I think this tree is going to explode. The spring going to start for them probably from next week. We might still have some cold spells, but then I'm going to have the heating working. Once the temperature goes up to 15s outside, Then I'm gonna set up the temperature around 16 onwards until like 1st of April, and then slowly increase. Okay, this one is the Meyer lemon. It doesn't look that happy, I think because of the very less water I give, or no water at all during the winter. It was a bit dry, but now I can see the leaves start to straight back up. I didn't really have time to actually water them, and also in the winter it's not convenient to get the hose out and all them stuff. So yeah, I just done it now. Still a few lemons hanging on, the small one. They are really small, this one, so I might not even use them at all. That's a bit bigger, but yeah, all the other big lemons, they was very juicy and tasty, so yeah, it's a good tree. This one also starts some new growths, no flower on it, but definitely quite a few new growth on it. At least it's starting, but we'll see how it's gonna get on this year. Next one is the other 4 season lemons. This tree, same, done very well during the winter, no issue with it. It was a bit, the leaves were a bit curly, same because of lack of water, but now look like for the past 2 hours it's improved. So yeah, there's one big lemon here, and there should be another 2 or 3 there somewhere, but they are still green. So same, tree has started to produce some flowers. Now this year I want to take this tree and plant it in a garden, just to give more space to the Meyer lemon and to the other 4 season lemon, because that tree is going to grow a lot, I know from last year, and they're not going to have place, all of them, in here. There's another lemon here. But yeah, I'm planning to plant it outside in a garden, since the trees which one I have in a garden, the citrus, they survive very well to -8 degrees, so we're not gonna get much lower than that in here in center of England. So I think they're gonna do all right outside. So we'll see how the 2 trees which one just wintered outside, they're gonna do this year. But yeah, I'm planning to take this out as well and leave the space to my lemon. Okay, the next one, and the one which one I'm more excited about, is the orange tree. This tree, as you know from last few videos, it hadn't done any fruits last year. It's been just growing and growing. I had to actually extend the greenhouse so you give more space to it. But as you can see, this year is actually first to start to put new growths out, and not only new growths. If I can focus in, you can see how many flower buds there are on them. Literally there are hundreds of flower buds on this tree. Look at that. So yeah, this year definitely is gonna be his year. I'm expecting quite a few oranges out of this tree, since the tree is really big size. I don't know if you can see the flowers, but definitely there is new growth and new leaves, and this extending all the way to the back of the other greenhouse. You can see the flowers here. You can't zoom all of them, it's just, yeah. So yeah, this tree is gonna have a good year, at least for flowers. Let's hope we're gonna get plenty of fruits as well. You can see there are flowers everywhere. Can't focus really well with this camera. But same, this as well was a bit dry, the tree itself, but it come back now after the water I give. Quite a bit of water. Yeah, there is literally flowers in every corners of the trees, and this is very big on the other side as well, so it's hard to get the angle of all of the tree. Even lower here on this lower branch is loaded with flower buds. So this probably in a month, when the weather warms up, we're gonna have a very nice loaded tree with flower. So yeah, I'm really excited about this tree. Look at this one. There is flowers at every leaf. I think because of the water, the camera can't zoom in properly, or can't focus on actually the buds. But yeah, there is new growth with flowers. There is flowers. You can see there are some just new grow without flowers, some of them, but most of them you can see is a lot of flowers. So from next week this tree is gonna be happy. Thank you everyone for watching, and soon I'm gonna give you an update on the other greenhouse as well, and I'll see you next time.